Okay, let's explore version 13. Now we have our image. Okay, it's floating around. That's good. Let's see if we can resize it with the mouse. Not from here, but from... we can actually resize it from here. The fade is for the chat, I believe. Let's have a look if our chat... This has got over the chats, to be honest, which is not good. So the chat fade... It does fade, but not on the actual response, only on our box, not on the AI response, which is not good. But we can now resize the image, which is a good improvement. But it goes over the chat completely, which is not good, which we need to change in the next iteration. Before we do that, we're going to now start the phase 2 of our iteration. We're going to add the microphone and the rest of our features. Make sure the image is behind the chat box and also behind the responses my text and the AI text as well. Let's now add the microphone feature, speech to text, and the other features we talked about as well. Okay, make sure the image is behind the chatbot and also behind the responses, my text and the AI text as well. Let's now add the microphone features. Okay, now it's going to reply with the list of things that we want to have. So the microphone, the speech to text, is going to enable this icon down below here, the microphone, and we'll see if we now be able to talk through the microphone and is going to transcribe our speech. That would be amazing if we can do that. And I think we need to add an extra file, an extra file that we need to add into our All Talks folder here. So the Qwen Studio is going to generate that file for us, and we need to basically drag and drop that file inside the All Talks TTS folder in order for the microphone to work. Okay, now it says the two things in this drop. The portrait now sits behind your text, the AI's text, and the chat bar with a move mode checkbox, so you can still drag resize it when you want, and the microphone becomes real with a tiny local ear server, plus the remaining features we agreed on: characters with narrator mode, backup restore, live status lights, and a first run welcome. So here I generated this part 1, the ear. So basically in the folder all talks underscore TTS, create a file called sttserver.py with this content. So we're going to do that. We're going to copy this as soon as this is finished, because it's probably generating more coding here. Probably this is the coding for the page. Meanwhile, we're going to go up here. We're going to copy this Python. We're going to go into the notepad, and we're going to create a new note. I'm going to just close all of this and paste that code in. I'm going to save it as, and I'm going to save exactly as it's suggesting, which is TT, which is speech to talk server PI. So I'm going to go into here. I'm going to call this, I'm going to paste this exactly as it is, and I'm going to save it inside our folder, our AI folder under all talks TTS, and I'm going to save it there. Okay, just to verify it's there, all talks TTS, and now we should be able to see STT file. There we go, it's here. So the TTS server was there already, the STT server, now it's there with this coding in it. Then in your all talk environment window, the one with env, run once, this one. So I'm gonna go into the PowerShell. Let's see, this is something that in the all talks environment window, the one with env, run once. So I think I need to open another of this. I need to be in that string, in that environment. Let's see. So in all talks environment window, the one with env, run once. Okay. In a second environment window, start the year, Python. First mic use downloads the 140 megabyte whisper model once, then it's cached. Your voice never leaves the PC. Okay. Part 2, chat HTML version 14, and this is the one, and I think this is almost finished. Actually, it's finished. It's over 1,200 lines, I believe. Yeah, we reached now 1,378, and I'm going to create this HTML as well. I'm going to put this there. I'm going to right click here. I'm going to Command A, Command V, the new one, and I'm going to save this as version 14. Gonna save it into our desktop. Save. Okay, so version 14 is in our desktop. I'm going to drag this inside here, and then we're going to figure out how to run this environment. I'm gonna ask that. So for point 2, let me know how I should run the environment, as at the moment I only have the PowerShell running for all talks. Give me step-by-step instructions on how to activate that part 2 and 3. Point 2 and 3 to be precise. Point 2 and 3. And I'm going to press return, because we already have the file inside our folder. We just need to activate it. We're gonna wait until Qwen gives us the instructions on how to activate that, and we are good to go to see version 14. In the meantime, actually I'm gonna open the chat version 14. Now the image should be behind our chat, which it is. Move mode also, that's nice. It's enabled this, so we can move it around. We can just leave it there fixed, and now we can change the fade of our chats. Move mode on. Okay, that's nice. We can just have more freedom to move this image whatever we like and have the chat. So let's say if I leave it like that, oh, I see. So I can move it around, and if I decide to have it there, it's going to click on move mode again. It's going to put the chats on top, which is good. We like it so far. We're going to just tweak this a little bit later on, just to refine how it looks. I don't really like this square or rectangle shape. We're gonna make it more graphically appealing. The data here, we have backup everything, restore, which we're going to test. I'm going to test this now, actually. Other thing that he added here is this traffic light LEDs. at the moment here, when I have the cursor on top, it says LM Studio, it's green, the All Talks is green, and the phone ear STT server is red. I quite like this. I'm probably gonna ask to make it a little bit better to see it more clearly. The character here, there's no character. Save as character, so I can actually customize my character and then save it so that I can call it back here later on. And the narrator, I can have the narrator to be a different one from the actual character. So perhaps the narrator is going to describe the scene, and then we're gonna have the actual AI voice, which is going to be different, which basically we're going to change under voice on top. That's going to be our voice, our character, and this is going to be our narrator. That's an option we have. We're going to test that as well, and then we're going to test backup. I'm going to test backup now and see what it does. When I click on backup everything, it automatically downloads this into a JSON file. And if I go to my downloads folder, I got the JSON file here. If I open it with, let's say, Firefox, it doesn't matter which one it is. Okay, it's going to open into this format, and it's gonna have this data saved. I believe the conversation here should be under all chatbots. Settings, okay. Saves the settings. The chats, we have the chats, and this is Chatbot, but okay, see, so it saves the chats here under this this chevron, and the other responses as well. Okay, the format is not very friendly, in my opinion. For some, perhaps developers, it's okay, but it's not very user-friendly. I'm going to change this later on, and I'm gonna just annotate this because it's very important. We change all these little things into the final version. So backup function should save chats in two format, text or PDF, or we also going to add markdown. I think it's the other format, and I'm going to explore this later on, but this is one of the things I need to change in the chat. Let's go back into Qwen Studio, and hopefully it gives us like a step-by-step. Here it is, one click at a time. Don't close the window that's running All Talk. We had a second one next to it. Okay, so we're going to press the window key and type command. So we're gonna do that, type command and press return. Okay, we have our command window. Now we're gonna put the browser just next to it, and we're gonna close this for a second. And by the way, we don't need this backup at the moment. It's confusing. I'm gonna delete this, otherwise we're gonna end up having too much trash in our system. So that is it, and then we're going to type this in, copy, paste to go into our directory, and then we're going to wake up the environment, copy and paste that in it. And now we are under the env environment. You should see that. Yes, we do. Install the ears brain one time only. So we're gonna copy this, pip install, and we're gonna press return, and hopefully now it's going to download the 140 megabyte apparently of files that we need in order to use our speech to text feature. And then we're going to use Python to start that out. You're going to do that here. Let's see if it works now. Back to the chats now. In theory, I should have a green light, which I have. Okay, this is running. So I'm going to minimize this for a second. I'm gonna go back into a full screen so we don't get distracted. We're gonna go into our interface. Everything is on, so LM Studio is running, All Talks TTS is running, and the phone ear or microphone ear, I believe that is, STT server is on. So now if I click on the microphone and I allow while visiting this site, now the microphone should pick up my voice, and as you can see, it does something here. It's pulsating. If I now click on it, it stops. I'm not sure if it's gonna write whatever I was blubbering now. It looks like it didn't. Talk instead of typing, and this is auto send after speech. Okay, this is the auto send. So I'm gonna click on that. I'm going to allow, and I'm going to talk. And in theory, it should type what I'm saying now, and it does. Okay, that's good. And then once we finished, we're going to click on the microphone again and stop it. Okay, looks like it typed everything I was saying. If I want to delete, I can delete all of that. Let me just try this again. I'm going to use the auto send, and I'm going to just interact with AI and see if it works. And I press allow while visiting the site. Yes. Hi, how are you? Looks like it doesn't really work, that checkbox. We need to sort that out. Let's see if it actually now, if the AI now answer us.
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm ready to dive into the technical details whenever you are. How are you doing? And to get us moving on the topic, are you looking at local TTS for a specific reason? For example, building in a project where you need an API or low latency. Roleplay AI companions where you want high emotion and personality. Accessibility reading long texts where you need stability and...
Okay, I stopped the speech by just tapping the stop button, but if I want, I can just click on read aloud to read it again, which is an improvement. Let's see if we do that, it should start again.
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm ready to dive into the technical details whenever...
Okay, that works. The only thing that doesn't work is when I talk with the microphone, it does not auto send. That is one thing that we need to fix. I'm gonna try that again just to test if it was me doing something wrong. I'm doing okay. I just wanted to test this chat that I'm building with Qwen Studio. I'm gonna stop that as well. I'm going to retry again, having this ticked before talking. Every time he's asking me this is something I need to fix as well. I'm doing great. I'm developing this chat interface in order to speak with my AI locally on my machine. It looked like it didn't actually send it automatically. I think I need to fix that bug, or I'm not sure even if when Qwen was actually coding that part of the iteration. But let's see if his answers now. Studio is, of course, is loading up. I want to try to just say here under the personality, be brief in your answers. Let's see if he actually follows it next time I'm interacting with him. I'm going to just stop this. It's just way too long. I don't want to have that. I'm going to just delete this. And I'm going to send that. Let's see what happened. Nothing happened. So I have to basically go into edit and then just press send. And now it triggers LM Studio to actually load my request and see if it follows these instructions here. Now he's answering it. Let's see if it follows my personality instruction here or not. It looks like he's ignoring that. Okay, it made it a little bit shorter. To be absolutely fair, it's fine.
That is an ambitious and rewarding project. For a conversational interface, latency, the delay between you finishing a sentence and the AI responding, is your biggest enemy. To achieve a natural flow, you'll need to balance 3 components. 1. ATT speech to text. To hear you. Use faster whisper for the best speed accuracy balance. 2. LM to think. Ensure your inference engine like Llama, CPP or Ollama is optimized. 3. TTS text to speech. To speak for low latency real-time feel. Piper. Extremely fast, runs on CPU, very lightweight. Best for instant response. Stylistwu. Excellent balance of high quality and speed for high emotion realism immersive feel. GPT Sovets. Incredible voice cloning and expressive prosody.
And for some reason it stopped here rather than carry on the rest of the text. I don't know why, but yeah. So let's now fix this button first, and let's see if we can speed up this answer. It looks like it takes a little bit too long. Okay, so I want to give you a recap of what I'm doing. I'm in version 14 at the moment. So when I click on the microphone and I start to talk, when my speech has finished, I click on the mic again and it will send it automatically if this checkbox is on. If it's off, it will wait for me until I click on the yellow button, essentially. That's all it does. But it's actually quite good because it gives me control on when I want to stop my recording, my reasoning, or if I'm thinking about something, it will give me the time to do that and then execute it when I decide to do so. In terms of response, it's not as quick, of course, as ChatGPT or as Qwen. But apparently I've got here a response from my LLM, from Gemma, that suggests a few products such as Piper or Style TTS2 that will be more real-time responsive. And but I tried Piper and I didn't really like that. And I didn't try this Style TTS2, so I would try to perhaps to test that, and I'll let you know. At the moment, I'm just fine-tuning this and see if I can speed up this response because it takes quite a few seconds before it answers me back. That could be due to the fact that the length of the reply is quite long, or it could be just the fact that it takes time for LM Studio to process the answer and then for all talks to elaborate the text into speech. So I will be back with you with hopefully the final product, and I hope it's been useful. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.